you. I'll sort of save the introduction part as I get deeper into the talk today. But I guess what I really want to share with you initially as we think about innovation is the fact that it's really good to be a superstar. Superstars make all the money, they have all the fame and glory, they get the girl at the end of the movie, right? Superstars have a lot to be admired about, right? They're incredible. And what I've discovered in my research is that it also turns out that it's really, really good to be an innovation superstar. Innovation superstars lead their markets, they make the most money, they have the highest degree of profitability, they have the lowest amount of technology, product, and service failures. So innovation superstars have something going on that allow them to succeed at innovation. And I've literally dedicated my entire life, I've been in the innovation space for 30 years, and I have literally dedicated my life to trying to understand this elusive term of innovation. And what's troubling to me is that as I go to conferences and I listen to other innovation thought leaders and I read yet another book, there are 36,000 books on the subject of innovation, I find yet another convoluted, complicated, non-actionable definition of innovation. So I like small crowds like this because today what I'm going to try to do for you is I'm going to try to give you a definition of innovation that I'd like you to reflect on for a while. The ex-CEO of IBM Corporation once said that if you have an idea that you cannot put on the back of a business card, you don't have an idea. So why is it that every definition that you find, in our research we found 2,200 definitions of the word innovation, and virtually every one of those definitions were 3 paragraphs long. So one thing I've learned from writing 1 million words on the subject of innovation, it's easy to write lots of stuff. What's hard is crisp, actionable clarity that you can actually apply in your real world to achieve real results. And so that's what I'd like to share with you today. This is a great quote from Bill Gates because I think it's very true that never before in history has there been a greater opportunity for innovation to do cool stuff. Now, we do a lot in healthcare and life science, and if you look at the entire life science ecosystem, all the way from the way in which patients experience their healthcare, all the way to the top of the food chain where we create therapeutic agents and medical devices, innovation is happening at a very, very rapid rate. We've been laggards. A lot of people in the life science space consider themselves innovators because it's technologically related. But the truth of the matter is that healthcare has been pretty crappy when it comes to innovation. Because what are the 3 things, I know on the delivery side, what are the 3 things we tend to think about a lot? Cost, compliance, and risk. We even do stuff like take stage gate methodologies and CRM methodologies and other NPD systems and try to repurpose those. And even worse, we try to take lean methods and try to put lipstick on these things and call them innovation. And I can tell you with mathematical certainty it fails every single time. So my goal here today is to try to give you a definition to consider that's brief, that I believe is holistic, and most importantly, it's actionable. Okay? So let's take a look at some of the superstars. Apple. I love Apple for a lot of reasons, but most importantly, I love Apple because they understand the apex of what it means to be exquisite at innovation. They understand that they are not in the technology business. They understand that every technology that they create is nothing more than a dispenser system by which they deliver layered and dynamic value, right? The iPod, the iPad, the iPhone are value dispensers. And they do it in a way that touches on the eloquence of language. And in fact, Steve Jobs, as we know, is not a technological expert. He was an expert at touching people with language. So innovation superstars get that.